Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the 43. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
19 tight, 19 tight. Set up. Pep, street. Check go.
He's got it on the bootleg. Vacates quickly left side. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Good for a Colts first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard
60
line.
by 6. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
From the gun, Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They go again with Taylor. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
70 Timberwolves. Cut 19. Go.
Jones now on 3rd down. Catch is made in close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Penix going to throw straight away. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Come on. Set.
They just get the play off. Back to Pitts it goes. Continuing to move past the 45. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. So we're through one. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Falcons will have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Check. 19 tight.
Again, Penix to the air. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Cougar 19.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
4th down, here's Penix. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Colts taking over on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Lions. Pat the 60, pat the 60. Keep pushing the ball down. Go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
70 Timberwolves.
Play action now with Jones. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Defense's first sack of the game, Caden. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, for a really big loss.
Viking 18.
3rd and long for him here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be sent out of bounds to end a great pickup, but somehow did not pick up the first. It's going to be 4th down coming up.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
19 tight. 19, 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
On 1st down, Jones. Getting out to his left. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Viking 18 tight. Reload. Ready.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Offense up to the line fast. They go play fake with Jones. This throw is caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Let's go now. Take the 60. After 60. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. This one's caught. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they come away with some points on that series.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fields this one at the 3. And he dives to end the return. Not sure I understand the thinking here. They're going to start very deep in their own half.
Spencer Schrader to kick off.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Penix working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Daniel Scott with the pick. And the Colts take over at the start of the red zone. He's tackled right at the 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play fake, Jones. That's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts push their lead further to start the half. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Penix to throw again on second. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. Still going inside the 35. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Raheem Morris keeping his offense out there. They're going for two.
The Falcons will line up for the two-point conversion.
Penix is going to throw for it. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Falcons 6.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the third. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call
No.
we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
On the set.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Set up. 70 Lions. Panther Street. Panther Street. Steady, ready.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Jones is hit, he fumbles it. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And Indianapolis will return it for a touchdown. The Colts picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder, you got to play longer than your opponent, and when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he ended up time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Pass complete to Robinson. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Penix on first down. Completed over the middle. On the move, past the 40. Off to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the third. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go now. Nose, go.
Now it's Jones off the play action. Finds some time left. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts lengthen the lead at the end of the third. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts push their lead to 18.
Colts 30, Falcons 12.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Justin Wally makes the play. And the Colts take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Taylor now up the middle. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. We look underneath here. Robinson. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, Cousins. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts have the football just a tick beyond midfield at the 49. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Running right. This is Taylor. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
That one nabbed by Warren. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts started celebrating this win a while ago. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60.
Setting him on the dime. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Good run. Gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
You know, you're not calling that play expecting a foot race to the end zone. You expect to get a few yards and move on. So getting some good yardage on that one right there, that's a victory for the offense.
They send a tight end in motion.
Let's go.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Set.
Jones setting up the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll make a big play on the ground. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Now a run with Taylor. And he will not get to the end zone on our final play, as the stop is made in time, and we're out of time in this game. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from the Sunshine State. Carter on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. The catch is made, it's Agnew. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive. These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Again, it's Penix. And he'll just bite the board and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Penix on 3rd down. Now, deep ball for London. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Jaguars are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
23. Sink. Soko. 11. 13. Luke. Go. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Divine Diablo. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Hey, line. Go. Let's go. Son.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's across midfield. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Right, let's go. Hey, Soko. Take right open. 11.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
16 yards.
The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On red.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Decent 24. Son. Go. Easy.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, kill. Fred on red. Hey, Dinter. Done. 30 left.
Lawrence now. He's got his man Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
11-yard line.
Easy. Read a 44. Hey, easy. Ralph. There's 11. Agate. Saint right.
In motion comes Thomas. On the ground, here's Etienne. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
11.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on?
Hey, go.
It's 1st and goal.
Hey, Soko. So hot. Go, go, let's go. Silver.
The throw is Lawrence. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Ellis. And a nice job there. On that return, gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll throw on first down with Penix. Open man, he's got active. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Penix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Atlanta.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
This is caught for 2. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Seven Pirates. Get it together. Cowboy 80.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready? Go, go. Hey, smash. Hey, Ginger. Set. Here we go.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw again, it's Penix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 9. Penix going to throw again. He's got it at the 7. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of over.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons move out on top, 14-0. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And no chance to return this one
The Jaguars
through the end
take over
zone
first
for a
and
touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun. Rip, 23.
On first and 10, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
There's a short one. He's got Strange. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Third down.
Think right, open. Go. 13, Luke. 30 left. Think right. Silver.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
11. Go. Let's go.
Jacksonville. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, kill. Silver.
Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. To the goal line and in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Throwing now, Penix on first down. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun on third down, here's Penix, and that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
So on fourth down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
All right, let's go. So. Hey, I'm gun. Go.
On first down, Lawrence. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that first down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
24. Hey, tomato. Hot.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. David Onyemata. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Son, it's 30 left. 13 loop. Here we go, son.
Looking out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Pass complete to Etienne. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle. Catch made by Mooney. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard line.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Give, and here comes Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. 70 seconds left to go in this game. They only need a yard. And it's 4th down. They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons, and he's going to have the Chargers.
Let's go.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Check out.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They're able to get the job done
It's time for some football. Welcome to Northwest Stadium in Landover. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders. Young Kweku has it all teed up. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled by Luke Orororo. This is Eckler on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here.
18 Rattler.
Daniels throwing on third. This is hauled in by Samuel. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
70 range.
2nd and 10 now. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Commanders will have a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Big Lion.
This is Jacory Kronsky-Merritt, and it for the first time. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. They run. It's Kronsky-Merritt. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off, a little bit of penetration, you don't seal the edge, well, you're punting, and that play goes right out the window.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
4th down, here's Daniels. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. All right, partner, 1 drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Gay with the point after. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Carter on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
Penix to the air to start us off. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, running back in the flat.
He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Penix here from the gun. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. Still has some space inside the 35. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up their opening drive. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Come on.
They'll start the drive with Eckler. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at first down here. Staying with Eckler. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here. Second down. They're going back to Eckler. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That's good for a Commanders.
Ready.
Running with Eckler again. A lot of grass ahead. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Well, if I know running backs, Kate, and I think I do after all these years, this is not a want the next touch. This is a need, a demand for the next touch. Go get that fruit from that seed that you just planted at the 1.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5.
Let's go.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's third and goal. Eckler. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. 4th and goal, too good to pass up. I love this. They're going for it and the lead. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Ready up.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Penix now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. 3rd down, it's Penix. Connecting on the slant. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Penix on 1st down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's Penix yet again. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Penix is going to throw again. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Carter on the return. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Robinson again here on 2nd. And this is going to be down, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Penix now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Another try following the sack. Mooney downfield, and he has it. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Ron begins with a run. It's Eckler. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast. And he could have a free play here. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. First and 10 from the 41.
Check smash. Check smash.
Running it after the penalty. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
9 yards to go.
18, 5 in. 79 Broncos. Go.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
2-yard line.
Ready.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Run now with Prosky Merritt. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Go.
Now the shotgun give to Eckler. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Working quickly here. 3rd down give to Eckler. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. Start the drive. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd and 3 now. Staying with Robinson. And he stopped just before the line to gain. This is at the 27.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Another carry for Robinson. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll run it with Robinson. And he is going to have the Falcons for